I've just climbed up out of that dark, scary chimney, arrived at the top, and I'm looking for a place to build an anchor and bring my partner up. This boulder looks like a really convenient and easy anchor to use. It's big enough, it's bigger than a full-size refrigerator. It's perched not on a super steep slab, it's on relatively flat rock. It looks really stable. So I'd say it's big enough, it's stable enough. And then I want to think about the shape of it too. Is there a way I can loop the rope around it that will be secure? Just as a counter example, check out this end here and imagine I had climbed up from over here to my right and wanted to build an anchor for that direction of pull. Then I don't like it. It's too teardrop shaped. It wants to spit my rope off. Okay, so you want a shape of the rope where you can really loop the rope around essentially a horn that's facing away from the direction your climber's coming from. So I'm gonna pull up a bunch of extra rope and I'm gonna loop the rope around this. And this shape does work really well for the direction of pull that I actually need to build my anchor for, which is coming up out of that chimney. I wanna look for sharp edges. I don't want my rope over a sharp edge. And this is really important. As I loop my rope over the boulder, see how it wants to dive underneath there? Notice I pulled up a bunch of extra rope, so I have enough rope to work with when I go to build my master point in a minute. But see how the rope wants to dive under there? Boulders at the top of popular climbs often have a whole mess, a whole rainbow of little bits of webbing and rope that people have used to build anchors. They've weighted their anchor. The rope's gotten pulled way under into a constriction that narrows down to finger size or even smaller. And it'll get wedged in there so badly that you can't get it out. You end up having to cut your rope. We don't want that, so just grab whatever's handy. I have this cam handy for this purpose, but I've been known to throw a shoe. Like if I have my approach shoes clipped to the back of my harness for the walk down, I just throw my shoes under there, a backpack, anything you can throw under there to keep the rope from then getting pulled way deep into that crack. Clipping the cam to my anchor is not part of my safety system here, but I am going to clip it just so I don't pull my rope and walk away and forget that the cam is there. So now that cam is keeping the rope from diving too deep in there, and I'll show you how I make my master point over here to tether myself and belay off of. I'll grab the two strands coming around the boulder, equalize them in the direction of pull that I expect from my follower coming up the chimney behind me there. Take a great big bite using both strands and tie a bite knot. In this case, a figure 8, an overhand would be fine too. So there's my master point. I have a bunch of tail coming off the back of that knot. If this were a little shorter, I might just hang off the back of the knot. Since I have so much extra rope and I don't want to hang way down there, I'll clove to the master point to make my tether just the length I want where I can hang out. That's a good working position. I can see my partner coming up, but I can still reach the master point to manage the belay device. So yeah, just throw my gree on there and I'm ready to pull up rope and put my partner on belay.